Hey guys, Jason Reichert, Crazy Blessed Fishing. Hey, I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of what I actually keep on the deck of my boat for a tournament day, non-tournament day, just what's standard pretty much on the deck of my boat. It usually consists of 6 rods, and I'll show you guys what I have rigged up on just a normal basis. So let's get started. On any given day, I usually have 6 rods on the deck of my boat, and on the left hand side I'll have most of my bottom baits, which usually consist of a shaky head on a G. Loomis NRX 853C jig worm rod, and that's paired up with a Abu Garcia MGX reel. I just keep this paired up. It doesn't necessarily matter on the worm. I just keep it rigged up with a shaky head just in case the jig bite seems to be too slow for me. I also keep a X-Pride 7.2 heavy with my jig. Usually it's always a go-to, Dirty's Jig's go-to color. And what's going on there is I always keep, I really like the Rage Bug. I also really like Reaction Innovations on the trailer. And it's usually some kind of brown color, California 420, California Craw, something like that. I also run some purple from time to time. And whenever I'm running purple, it'll just be a twin tail trailer. And it's usually a Yamamoto twin tail 4-inch grub. That seems to work really well for me out here as well. Then I also keep a Shimano Zodius 610 medium, and that's always rigged up with a Texas rig. As you can see, it's got a 1/4 ounce bullet weight tungsten, and I'm always running a number 4 Gamakatsu wide gap. I've ran that hook for, wow, probably the last 20 years. Just really like it. Comes out of the box sharp. It's a good hook. So that's what I use for that. So usually that's all my bottom bait that I keep on the left hand side. Then whenever you come to the right hand side is usually more, you know, mid range and top water. I usually always, and it's kind of a joke around the guys who fish with me a lot, is I always have a jerk bait hooked up, and it's always a 110 +1 or a 110 junior +1 Megabass. Just really like those baits. That Tennessee Shad for Table Rock is just unbelievably a good bait. I throw that on what is almost undisputed as the best jerk bait rod in the world. It's a 610 X-Pride medium. Man, this thing is just it's really it whenever it comes to throwing jerk baits. Absolutely love that rod. I've got, I think, 4 of them. That is the go-to rod for me whenever it comes to throwing a jerk bait. Then whenever it comes to throwing any kind of walking bait, I absolutely fell in love with this. I didn't buy this rod for this. It is a G. Loomis NRX, and I'll get the numbers there. There you go. It's a NRX 802C. Supposed to be a jig worm rod, but I'll tell you what, for throwing a walking bait, there just is, in my opinion, nothing better. I absolutely love that rod for throwing a walking bait. Any kind, whether it's a spook, whether it's this Sexy Shad, this is a KVD one, it doesn't seem to matter. It just throws walking baits really, really well and walks them better than any other rod I've had. So anyways, just really like that. Keep that paired up with Aldebaran Shimano. On my jerkbait rod, it's a Corrado 70. I like the smaller reels for that kind of thing, for throwing top water or for throwing those jerkbaits. Then what I'll keep on the deck also most all the time is a spinnerbait of some kind. In this, from spring to summer, this is where this is going to be. And this is a 7.1 medium heavy, but if you'll notice, it's a moderate action. That moderate action tends to bend a lot more further down in the blank. So whenever that fish comes up shaking back and forth, he can't throw that bait nearly as easy. So it bends way back further down in the rod. Hang on, I'll show you what I'm talking. See how much further it bends back down in the blank back there? It's not just the tip that's bending and loading up. It's loading up way back here and way back in here that it's loading up in. That helps whenever that fish comes up and shakes. It won't shake it out and let it throw that rod because it can't get all the bend out of the rod. So it keeps that fish pinned a lot better. So I really like that a lot better for anything that's heavy like that spinnerbait. So anyways, guys, that's what's on the deck of my boat. Most mornings that I head out is going to be that setup, and it's usually always about 6 rods. I find you get any more than 6 rods, it gets a little bit to where it's just not feasible to really work with very well. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys for watching. Have a lot of new guys that subscribed this week. Really appreciate that as well. So anyways, guys, just thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. Good luck, and have a good time out on